Hello and welcome to Clever Witty Gaming. So I'm going to give you another update on the map that I've been building, and basically show you off some cool stuff that I've been sticking in. And I've had to delete some stuff, replace it, but basically everything I've done has actually increased the memory and increased everything that the amount of stuff I can put in. It's increased the amount of detail I've put into the map, and it just looks so much more nicer. And you'll see what I mean. You probably just saw a lake just then. If I just fly near it again, yeah, it's looking so much more nicer now. The map is. There's so much more detail into it. So we're going to go through the map quickly before I have to go to work. So it's going to be a very quick run through. So the first thing I done was the city, which is playable now. If you download the map, it's the one you had on your favorites before is no longer called Battle Royale Hell. That one is stopped. There will be no updates to that version. So any fixes or bugs where you get stuck, yeah, you're welcome if you want to keep that version yourself and update it to fix the stuff in it. But I'm no longer going to be working on that version of this map, because this version is now the new version I'm working on. The weather and the lighting's changed. It just feels much more natural, just by changing a few settings on here. As I said, like, the city just looks absolutely gorgeous now. You can go through it and you'll just feel like it's an actual city. It's got a few more stuff to be put in yet, but this development build of this map you guys won't have, but you will have the city update. So everything was in the city. You'll, I think, apart from that water tower, you'll have pretty much in your version if you download the new one, which is Battle Royale USA. So we're going to go through what's changed. You also have this change as well, where I've removed the building that was here. It's using a lot of memory, a real huge waste on memory. And I removed that, and boy, did it free up some memory for me to do some stuff. So I stuck some camper vans in there to get rid of that empty space. There's going to be a few more in there yet, because they don't use very much memory, and they're quite good on that. So I really like the camper vans. We're very close to the pickup memory full, so I've got to go through the pickups and decide what weapons are going to be where and how accessible some of the weapons are. But there's a lot of weapons about. As you can see, if I just go like this, there's weapons everywhere. So all that reminds me, I also tried to upload a new version of Battle Royale USA Team Deathmatch Edition. It's being a nightmare. Every time I upload it, it's just not going to the servers. So I've got to go through it. Apologise those who are waiting for the Team Deathmatch version. I am trying my hardest to get it uploaded for you. So over here we have the rock area, which you've seen before. You've seen that before. But then over here, what you haven't seen is a new hilly area that I've stuck in with a bridge. This will give some, once again, variation of gameplay. So the sniper up here has now got a bit of a threat if someone comes across the bridge. The mine has gone. I didn't felt like it suited the map, and as you can see, I've replaced the mine and the area around here. I've got an apple farm here with signs up for, like, pick your own apples. A giant apple thing there, which might be moved across to here, maybe. I don't know how it looks. Guys, let me know how that looks. I'll keep it there for the moment. Tell me if you want left or right with the apple. But basically, yeah, we've got a warehouse sector here now. It looks much more nicer. It is just it feels the way it plays. It just feels so much more like a natural warehouse sort of map area. So this is the industrial district is coming along a lot more better than I thought it would be. There's more detail around the farm here as well for you guys to check out. Now the military base got an overhaul. I chucked out all that camping area stuff. It was getting on my nerves. It just didn't feel right. And pretty much I did a nod to Shipment here from Call of Duty, but it's not exactly like Shipment. I just kind of just used a little bit of a design and then edited it myself to make it feel a little bit more like for me sort of thing. So we're actually going to add another one of those there just for coverage. Actually, more like there. Like that, because it just that'll just look much more nicer. Yeah, use a lot of percentage of memory up. So yeah, I think they just look much more nicer though. So it looks like, it's army supplies, so weapons and stuff for the barracks. Yeah, that just looks so much more nicer. I've replaced the building that was here, um, because I got rid of the car and I thought I don't really need the cultist building either. So I put a hill here, put a fence around it, and put a new border control sort of thing here. Moved the sign from being there to the middle between the two entrances. It just looks much more nicer. I put over where the park entrance here, I've retextured the ground, so I've used the alpine texture, which is a bit more muddy, to make this where the dike is a bit more muddy and green and murky, so it's all horrible for you. Once again, there's bits where you can cross over again now, so you're not having to swim through the dike all the time. I moved this sign to here as well, just looks much more nicer, and added the sort of like the range of the park checkpoint. I might put like a wooden log fence along here as well, just to block off between that hill and there, so it forces people to either cut through here or go through the entrance. Over here we have the lake has been updated. There's an Easter egg there for you guys if you can see it. Basically, that is a reference to a movie. If you get the reference, put it in the comments. So yeah, an abandoned camp, bit creepy. I've made it a bit more creepy. So yeah, I've got to go over the vegetation over here. The bridge, a few changes to the bridge, not many. The biggest change that a lot of people are probably going to get excited about, it's the most simplest thing. So we're just going to go in to explore. You probably have noticed now that the buildings have got doors on them that are closed. So don't get angry, because hopefully it's going to allow me to do this. It takes a while on this map because there's so much I've put in it. So yeah, from now on you can walk through doors. So one door out of the other. So if you're being chased, instead of having these automatically open doors, you're now going to have to push open the doors. This building here is empty. I was thinking of just keeping it empty, so like someone's moved out sort of thing, and just put some trash inside here. You just see some stuff I put there. So yeah, I'm going to make it look like it's just an abandoned building there. As you can see, it's destroyed there anyway, so it looks abandoned. That door's not openable, it's not part of the building. This door was a pain to do. Some of the doors kept coming up saying errors with them. They do close behind them automatically as well, and you can smash them. So yeah, if you've got a gun, you can shoot through them. Yeah, so yeah, all the buildings which have doors on should now have dynamic doors. There might be a few I've missed at the moment, but as I said, this build isn't out. At the moment, you guys have just got the static doors. Put that up there as well. I was going to stick a sign on it, but I can't just pick it. I haven't picked a sign that I like enough yet. So when I pick a sign I like enough, I will show it off. So yeah, you can see the church still catches fire every so often. It's a death trap, and I like it. I do like it, the burning church, but I might get rid of the fire depending on feedback. If you guys don't like the fire, let me know. Oh, I also changed this. Very slight change here. I changed the tent, so it's just got more detail in. That's it, really. I think I've shown you guys everything. There's a lot in the map I've changed. So much has changed in the map, and as I said, it just feels much more like an actual natural area now. I might reduce the wind a little bit to stop the smoke from blowing and the trees from blowing so much, because it just feels like it's going a bit too much at the moment. So that might change, and you might see a much more sunnier. Well, the sun's already done. I like how I've got the sun now. I like the position it's in. I like the fog. Everything pretty much is working all right to how I like it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more of my maps, remember to subscribe. That's the only way you're going to see the updates and what I've done, unless you play the maps and you have me added to your favourites. But if you want a detailed explanation on what's changing and what's coming, if a map's getting any more work, then best thing to do, as I said, is just to subscribe to me on YouTube, or just search my name every so often on Far Cry Arcade, because you'll find what I've done to maps and stuff. So yeah, I mean, there are plenty. I didn't pick up any guns in this time, but just to prove to you, there's guns everywhere. There's a gun waiting for you right here. So you can jump in down here by this truck. You got a gun waiting for you. What else was I going to add in? I was thinking about adding in a dock. Now, I was going to get rid of the mansion as well, back over there. I've replaced that building as well over here, and got rid of the shed. But I've replaced the building. It's not accessible anymore, but it looks much nicer, and there is still a shotgun here. I've just moved it about, so it's by the chair with a guitar. I thought that looked really cool. That's what I've got for you guys, really. Apart from I think I've shown you the apple farm and the warehouse district, the bridge and everything. Yeah, that's everything, I believe. Yeah, so a lot of big changes happened to the map. This, as I said, this is what I call my development build. This is where I work on it, and I keep editing it, make sure stuff doesn't float, and make sure that the flow of gameplay is nice for you guys. I might stick a few more cars around here just to beef up this area a little bit more. But yeah, it's looking really nice. This area needs a few more weapons. The warehouse has got some weapons in, but so each warehouse has actually got a weapon in somewhere. Put shotguns around here, and I think some other stuff like that for close quarters combat. It's gonna be some cars, and probably stick another static home down here, like a caravan. And yeah, that's really everything I've got to show you. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Next one should be a Vietnam update if I'm not working on the rest of this. So I've kind of paused the Vietnam development just while I'm fixing the this to make it what I call now the Battle Royale USA 2.0. So it's looking really nice. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.